Namaste. I greet every Indian brother and sister in the name of the Creator of the heavens and the earth. I am Dr. Garuda Soman of Hyderabad, and I am pleased to bring you the second episode of During and After COVID-19. The lockdown imposed upon the public as of 22nd of March 2020 has been doing a lot of good to the creation as a whole. About 91 cities of India are reported to be having good air quality levels, and the skies are becoming blue once more. With vehicular movements almost being nil, traffic-related accidents and hospital admissions have dropped sharply. Doctors, officials and crematorium employees suspect a drop in the number of road accidents and rail accidents to be a major factor for this reduction. With the closure of industries, the rivers have become cleaner, the waters of the river Ganga have become fit for bathing and even drinking. The air we breathe has become purer, the waters have become cleaner, but sadly, the food we eat is still highly polluted with herbicides, pesticides, and fungicides. This body of ours is made up of the food we eat, the waters we drink, and the air we breathe. And if we pollute the soils from where our food grows, if we pollute the foods that we eat, the waters we drink, and the air we breathe, aren't we filling up hospitals suffering from cancers, strokes, heart attacks, asthma, and a host of other diseases? Extending the lockdown indefinitely may give us better air and water qualities, but this lockdown has already resulted in loss of jobs to 1,200 lakhs of Indians. On 22nd of April 2020, a family of 4 living on the outskirts of Hyderabad committed suicide. 3 of them, daily wage laborers, consumed poison, while the 4th, a software engineer, hanged himself from a ceiling fan. According to a note found in their home, the reason for this extreme measure was due to financial problems caused by the lockdown partially. At a time when the lockdown has crippled the economy, at a time when all of us are staring into an uncertain future, we need to ponder over this fact as to why this tiny virus has been able to cripple the economy and we have become as vulnerable as sitting ducks to the attacks of the coronavirus. My answers to these 2 questions are these. Firstly, our economy is inherently unstable because it is an urban-centric one in which the rewards of a city life are vastly more than that of a rural life. Secondly, drawn by the ready money available in cities, great numbers of rural folks have migrated to cities where they are dwelling mostly in congested slums. Just as an attack of bird flu can wipe away thousands of poultry birds housed under dense conditions, so also the COVID-19 can target more numbers of humans who dwell in congested cities. On the 4th of May 2020, 42 persons were tested positive for coronavirus in Dharavi, Asia's largest slum. With this latest addition, the total number of COVID-19 cases in this slum has been placed at 632, of whom 20 have died. Maintaining social distancing under such congested conditions is next to impossible, and the rapid transmission of the virus in that congested slum is there for all to see. Shifting the focus of the economy from an urban-centric to a rural-centric one and facilitating social distancing by encouraging the migrant labor to return to their fields is the urgent need of the hour. By bringing in land reforms and by offering handsome wages to the farmhands, our crippled economy will be able to stand up and start racing away within a short period of time. In the last episode, I had shown the sketch of an organic farm and mentioned that we need to fill up all of India with such farms. Let me briefly describe the features of this integrated organic farm. Located at the center is the MUT or multi-utility tower. This tower is provided with wind sails and solar cell panels that generate electricity from the wind and from the sun. Surrounding the MUT are the circular building and other amenities where the farmhands dwell and carry out many farm-related activities. The four light green colored quadrants are spaces for cultivation of cereals, pulses and vegetables. The dark green portions just beyond the quadrants are for growing of fruits, vegetables, spices and medicinal plants. Beyond this zone is the area designated for trees such as the mango and apple trees that have a taproot system. In between these trees are located apiaries for honeybees. The activity of these little creatures not only gives us honey and beeswax, but more importantly, ensures that the entire farm and surrounding farms are very fruitful. Beyond the apiaries are trees that have fibrous root systems such as coconut trees. In between these trees are sheds for hens. These hens are fed with organic food and lay organic eggs. The farmland beyond the coconut trees is set apart for the growth of grass. This figure shows the pasture land lying between two fields where cows, donkeys, goats and sheep all get to eat organic grass. These red spots are the mouths of underground percolation towers that facilitate the passage of rainwater to the water table below. The function of the percolation tower is better understood by this figure that shows the surface topography of the organic farm. The multi-utility tower and the circular building are built upon a level surface. The area for growing of pulses and cereals has a slight downslope towards the edge of the farm. The region for growing vegetables, fruits and trees has little more of downslope. The grassy portion beyond this area is sloped to become a valley, and the mouth of the underground percolation tower is located at the bottom of this valley. Such a topography will ensure that rainwater will not stagnate on the surface but drain towards the grass valley, from where the water is quickly sent away downwards to recharge the water table. Lack of a rapid drainage facility in the fields results in floodwaters damaging vast areas of crops. Not only are food and labours lost on account of floods every year, but vast amounts of money have to be paid by way of compensation to the affected farmers. The deep and extensive root systems of the trees facilitate the speedy clearance of surface water on one hand, while their overhead ground shoot systems serve as a wind barrier to protect weaker plants around them from cyclones. Every year, India is being subjected to severe cyclonic storms, and because of the minimal presence of trees in the fields, extensive damages to standing crops are taking place. When India turns as a nation to develop organic farms where a huge variety of trees are grown, the trees will serve to break the forces of winds, and crop losses due to cyclones will be greatly minimized. The IFR, or the interfield road, is located at a height in the center between the two valleys of adjoining fields. This road is for the movement of bullock carts and other non-motorized traffic, and its higher location ensures that the farms are accessible even during the rainy seasons. Field roads branch off from the IFR to reach the MUT, there being 4 field roads to each farm. Vine trees are planted on either side of the field roads, and the wine from these grapes are used to gladden the heart of every Indian. I opine that an area of land between 8 to 20 acres is required to set up this type of integrated organic farm. Since the land availability, investments and expertise required for developing these farms are way beyond the means of the average Indian farmers, they should be encouraged to enter into special joint development agreements with real estate developers at mutually profitable terms and conditions. When such organic farms are aggressively set up all over the country, multiple benefits accrue. 1. Every Indian gets to eat healthy organic food and lives a long life to die of old age and not of disease. 2. Nationwide organic farms will throw up umpteen numbers of job opportunities and the problems of unemployment will be solved once for all. 3. Excellent sanitation facilities being provided in organic farms, the pollution of rivers and underground water and thus indirectly of the oceans will come down greatly. 4. Armed with a multi-utility tower providing electricity from wind and sun, the organic farms have also other modes of electricity generation from non-fossil fuel sources. Not only will the farms be self-reliant power-wise, but they will also be able to contribute power to the national electrical grid. Viewed from this angle, the dependence upon coal-fired power plants will come down and also the air pollution caused by them will come down. 5. The economy having shifted from an urban-centric one to a rural-centric one acquires a stability and maintains an ever-increasing growth pattern. 6. With the crowds in cities coming down, social distancing will become easier as the multitudes of Indians will be spread out uniformly all over the countryside. Attacks of COVID-19 or other upcoming plagues will not be able to paralyze India. Finally, I can truly say that there are literally hundreds of benefits in promoting organic farms on a national scale, and I will be sharing some of the benefits in my upcoming videos. Till we meet again in the next episode, bye. Bye bye.